Right. This is the state podcast. Okay.
We are going to start again. We are going to heal with the same podcast. Let go. Drink that water. Eat those vegetables.
Oh God.
Hello, everyone. This is the Said podcast with your host, Brejo Vianney, yours truly. It has been so long since we last, saw each other or heard from each other. And I just wanted to say that I've been anticipating all of this. And right now, we're going to start with the first theme of the 9-part body work that I've tried to arrange called the Ennead. And the opening act is You Had Me at Hello. That's the first theme. You Had Me at Hello. I don't know how that strikes you, but for me, it's like the first encounter with things, right? And it's part of a broader theme called intuition. What's intuition? Intuition is like our first sense, the first sense you have of something or anything, an activity, an individual, a situation. So before this interaction with people, there's intuition. You had me at hello. There's always things that you have at the back of your mind even before you get into situations. That's your intuition. That's the broader thing. But you had me at hello. We're trying to set the pace for how the rest of this is going to go. And we're starting with a whole lot of love at the beginning. So thank you. We're trying to touch base. So over the time that we wanted together, I put a chapbook together called Nabangi Malaya Mulinda Siminyum. It's my humble attempt to recount or recall and put in writing my interaction with my culture, who I've heard from or the things that I've seen, and I want to share that and put it in writing because I think it's so important for anyone, wherever you come from. It's just important to have that in writing and then pass that on to the next generation. The Ennead. Let's get to the Ennead. The Ennead has the 9 themes, right? The 9 parts, the themes, the Ennead itself, right? The classified, but then it has broader themes as well. So the first broader theme is intuition, which has You Had Me at Hello. Then the next is denial, that has We Were on a Break and Boiled Down. Then there's the emptiness. That's why there's the documentary, which is my take on a documentary by Joel. Then there's accountability, where there's blood and bones. Then reformation, that has Nabangi Malaya Mulinda Simin. You better believe it's one of the themes this time. Then there's forgiveness, that has forgiveness is easiest in secret. And then lastly, redemption, that has master of me and to be loved and love at the highest count. Oh! My grandmother is a very interesting individual and has been very, very good and helpful in the formative years of my life. I'm so grateful to have met her and been with her all this time. But the thing with my grandmother is, a lot of the time when you're with her, when I'm with her anyway, there's always things that she's going to say that are so funny, and I always have my recorder on standby so that I can get something really like. Oh, usually if you just like record a conversation while she's talking, there's always something, always so many things that are always so funny. And I just wanted to have that with me forever. So I tried to like keep that with me. She's such an interesting human being, so sarcastic and strong and wise, and I'm so thankful for her. And that's what this part of the podcast is, paying tribute to all these people that have been so incredible in our formation and growth.
Naru mzee kafire myaka abiri mugumu
Nishira abiri mugumu
25 bakolwale
ni kwale wonale
yalu chom nende kula okulwali soni kulera ekyo ni kyemiyembe byahale neki ekiri kyoba nekindi kino byanadisise bino bya biroti bidodododo
mchinacho
ekyoli oyo joeli atakire sakyusa
So there's this, I don't know if it's not a poem, but it's just some piece of work that I wrote down, I think in 2024, in December, right? It's titled My Old Friend, right? And it goes, goodbye to what was, and hello to what is, and what will be. To the friend that was, I mourned you and had to let you go. Hulo huwa kutebiranga omuyaka mungi kwekulo omuvaseni kwanzu hwadu. Maybe not forever, but at this particular time, yes. I say this because of the clarity the evening brings in the midst of the insanity, the uncertainty. I've had to learn and unlearn again and again. Ask myself when is it enough? I know now that I'm weird enough, and I'm hopeful that I will learn to fully love the human that is weird again. Amen. You'll fight for those that might not look like you or come from where you come from or have any kind of resemblance or semblance to you is a testament to the kind of individual that you are. So when people are going through something and you break bread with them, you're around them, you're friends with them, ensure you show up. It's like now the people in the medical space, the doctors, I'm talking about the interns in specific, all those, they're going through something right now. I hope that if they have friends in politics or friends that are teachers or friends that are in local government or friends that are in all religions, I hope they show up. Like not long ago, the teachers were in something similar. They were asking for better pay, and then something happened, and I hope that everyone came and showed up for the teachers, because we can't do any of this divided. We can't do it divided. I know we come from different career cultures. Like the engineers, the architects, the mechanical engineers, all these people come from very different places, but we can't do this divided. And like Miss Robin Fenty said, she could not emphasize just how much the unity was needed, and she said all the things we do, there's no way we win if we're not together. So when someone is going through something, show up. So when the interns or teachers are posting and marching and going to those local meetings, attending those meetings and asking for what they're owed, I hope everyone else can show up, which is really important. Ensure that you advocate for yourself, advocate for women's health, for men's health, and for women's health specifically. in menopause. I think we should educate ourselves on menopause and knowing how to handle menopause. Menorrhagia, which is painful bleeding during the menstrual period, that's not normal, so you need to go check that out. The men need to do colonoscopies when they reach a certain age and check their prostates. So I think everyone should just advocate for themselves so that when they are okay, they can be there for the people that really need them. Now for the tribute to all the people that have been so impactful from the time I was born, like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and all these artists from the 90s. Figo Band, Stevie Wonder, Arthur Kidd, Aretha Franklin, Jennifer Lewis, Bill Withers, all these people. It's so incredible to be able to pay tribute to them and to all the doctors that have come before us, all the influential people that have done something with their lives. I'm so grateful for that because we get to pull from that and use that and make our families proud or whoever is before us.